To take the initiative to innovate. That's what we needed. And that's what many of your companies need as well. And when you ask people to innovate in ways that are good for your business and their lives, they get energetic because it matters to them and their families and the people that matter most to them. There are 9 different kinds of experiments. You have in front of you a description of the 9 different types on the next page. I think you do. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. There's a chart that has a brief description of the 9 different kinds of experiments. Planning and organizing tracking and reflecting, like keeping a journal, for example. How would keeping a journal make you more effective in all the different parts of your life? Well, you'd start to see more clearly what matters to you, and you'd get smarter about your priorities. I'm just giving you some examples for you to think about now because I want you to come up with an idea for your own. Planning and organizing, maybe using your calendar in a way at work that allows you to schedule both your home life and your work life commitments so that people know when you're really available and when you're not. Or meeting with your family periodically to talk about what you need from each other to help each other to get through the next week in terms of a challenge that's most important to you. One person did that recently and it profoundly changed his work life and his family life. These are just some examples. The most common type of experiment is the one I call rejuvenating and restoring, where you focus on your rejuvenation, your health, your welfare, in a way that makes you more valuable to your business. Doing yoga classes or mindfulness training, extremely popular right now, but basic health in ways that, again, make you more effective in the different parts of your life. Appreciating and caring for other people in ways that you hadn't before. Perhaps it's taking on some kind of community initiative with your work colleagues that helps them and you, and perhaps helps your children, other people in your family to see you as somebody who is creating value for the world. Focusing and concentrating, which might mean bounding time and attention for something or taking time from work. So, what's your name, sir? Adam, let's say you're my boss and I say, Adam, what I'd like to try for the next month is to be away from work offline on Tuesday afternoon starting 2 p.m. I'd like to try that for a month and see how that works because I think you'll see my performance improve, Adam. Would you be willing to try that for a month? You'd be willing to try that, why?
When you come back to work, you're going to be in a better space.
I'm going to be in a better space when I come back. I'll be taking care of something that is really important to me and I'll be more focused and less distracted. So let's just try that as an experiment for 1 month. I'm not saying to you that forever and ever and ever you'll never see me on Tuesdays. I'm saying let's just try this. That's the beauty of the experiment. Let's just give this a try. It lowers resistance. It opens up the possibilities for experimentation. And then we measure whether it's going to work from your perspective and mine. Revealing and engaging. Maybe you take that leadership vision and you tell other people what it is who haven't heard it before. Time shifting, replacing, moving when you start work, when you end it, what you do during the day, when you spend time and where you do things. Classic work-life kinds of changes. Delegating and developing. So not delegating and dumping new work on other people, but delegating in ways that other people grow and that allow you to free up time and attention. Exploring and venturing, something entirely new. Maybe it's a new job, or a new part of a job, a new hobby, something that is going to create value in all the different parts. So here's what I want you to be thinking about. We're not going to have time to go into great detail about it, but my goal here was to get you thinking differently, seeing differently, looking, putting on a new set of lenses and looking, where are the possibilities for innovation that allow me to make things better in all the different parts, not just one. So you would sketch out a game plan. What's the basic idea? What help do you need? What stands in front of me? What assets do I have? And how is this an innovation? Because you're practicing the skills of innovation. And then you develop a simple scorecard. What's the goal? How would this make things better at work, at home, in the community, and for myself? And how would I measure that? How would Adam know that things have gotten better, that my performance as a sales rep has improved? Well, maybe it's the number of calls I make, successful calls I make. Maybe it's revenue targets. When we first did this at that big auto company, we measured economic value for cost savings, cost avoidance, productivity improvements. For the first 200 people that went through this, tens of millions of dollars in economic value. But maybe it's something as simple as I feel better in my relationship with my wife or my children or my friends. Entirely subjective. Could be anything that gives you some data as to what you might want to see as improvements. And then what's the next action?